Welcome to Bedtime Astronomy. Explore the wonders of the cosmos with our soothing Bedtime Astronomy podcast. Each episode offers a gentle journey through the stars, planets, and beyond, perfect for unwinding after a long day. Let's travel through the mysteries of the universe as you drift off into a peaceful slumber under the night sky. The Galileo Galilei story. Beneath the Tuscan sky. Pisa, Italy, 1564. The sun dipped below the rolling Tuscan hills, casting long shadows across the ancient city. Young Galileo Galilei, barely 8 years old, scampered through the bustling streets, his pockets overflowing with chestnuts and a curiosity that rivaled the endless stars above. Unlike other children who chased after pigeons or played childish games of tag, Galileo's gaze was perpetually drawn upwards. The night sky, a tapestry of twinkling stars stretching from horizon to horizon, held a captivating mystery for him. Unlike his parents, who saw those distant lights as mere celestial decorations, flickering points of divine light, Galileo sensed something more: a celestial clockwork, a vast and intricate machine governed by unseen laws. This spark of fascination, ignited in his youthful mind under the velvet cloak of the Tuscan night, would consume him for a lifetime, propelling him on a journey of revolutionary discoveries that would forever alter humanity's view of the universe. The Cathedral's Whisper. Years passed, and Galileo's thirst for knowledge grew as insatiable as the vastness of the cosmos he longed to understand. Enrolled at the University of Pisa to study medicine, a profession his practical father deemed a more promising pursuit, his talents soon shone brighter than the promise of a doctor's coat. Mathematics, with its elegant logic and undeniable truths, captivated him. Philosophy, with its exploration of the fundamental nature of reality and humanity's place within it, fueled his insatiable curiosity. However, it was within the Grand Duomo, Pisa's magnificent cathedral, that a seemingly mundane event laid the foundation for one of Galileo's groundbreaking discoveries. During a languid Sunday Mass, a massive chandelier swayed gently from the vaulted ceiling, its rhythmic swing catching his eye amidst the droning prayers and the scent of burning incense. He noticed, with an almost obsessive precision that bordered on a youthful eccentricity, that the time it took for the chandelier to complete one full swing remained constant, regardless of the initial size of the swing. This simple observation, a whisper within the grand cathedral amidst the pomp and ceremony of religion, resonated within Galileo, planting the seeds of his fascination with motion and measurement, a cornerstone of his future scientific endeavors. A glimpse beyond the veil. By 1592, Galileo had shed the confines of Pisa and become a respected professor of mathematics at the renowned University of Padua. Rumors, however, traveled faster than light in those times. Whispers of a revolutionary Dutch invention, a device that could magnify distant objects, reached his ears, igniting his imagination like a spark leaping across a tinderbox. Intrigued, Galileo, Ever the tinkerer and innovator with a mind that thrived on challenges, couldn't resist the chance to peer beyond the veil of the naked eye. Armed with his knowledge of optics gleaned from countless hours spent studying the works of ancient scholars and a healthy dose of ingenuity, he set about building his own telescope. Initially crude, lacking the sophistication of its Dutch counterpart, Galileo's creation was nonetheless a game-changer. Pointing his newly crafted instrument towards the night sky, a world previously unseen unveiled itself in a breathtaking display. The moon, once a smooth, ethereal orb, now bore the scars of countless craters, its surface a testament to the violence that had shaped its celestial body. Venus, Earth's celestial counterpart, like our own moon, displayed a mesmerizing cycle of phases, shattering the long-held belief that it was a single, unchanging orb. But the most jaw-dropping discovery came from a source unexpected: Jupiter, a majestic gas giant previously seen as a solitary point of light, now adorned with 4 celestial companions waltzing around it in a celestial ballet. These revelations, shattering the prevailing view of a perfect, unchanging heavens dictated by religious dogma, were just the first tremors in a scientific earthquake that Galileo was about to unleash upon the world. The universe, he realized, with a sense of awe and a growing excitement, was far more complex, dynamic, and awe-inspiring than anyone had ever dared to imagine. It was a universe governed by laws waiting to be discovered, a cosmic symphony waiting to be transcribed, and Galileo Galilei, with his insatiable curiosity and newly crafted telescope, was determined to be its conductor. A collision of worlds. Galileo's telescopic revelations sent shockwaves through the intellectual landscape of Europe. Tucked away in his meticulously crafted observations, published in 1610 under the title Sidereus Nuncius, the Starry Messenger, lay not just scientific discoveries but a challenge to the prevailing worldview. The Church, for centuries the arbiter of knowledge and truth, clung to the geocentric model, a celestial system placing Earth at the center of the universe with the Sun and other celestial bodies revolving around it. This model, intricately woven into religious doctrine, found its strongest advocate in Aristotle, the ancient Greek philosopher whose pronouncements were considered irrefutable. Galileo, however, presented a different reality. His observations, concrete and undeniable, pointed towards a heliocentric model, a radical idea championed by the Polish astronomer Nicolaus Copernicus. In this model, the Sun, not Earth, occupied the center of the universe, with the planets, including Earth, orbiting it. This seemingly simple shift in perspective had profound implications. It dethroned humanity from its perceived position as the center of creation, placing us on a mere speck of dust hurtling through the vast cosmos. The reaction from the Church was swift and fierce. Galileo's discoveries were met with suspicion and disbelief. Some prominent religious figures dismissed them as mere illusions created by his faulty telescope. Others, clinging to the literal interpretations of Scripture, saw his work as a direct attack on the divinely ordained order of the universe. The stage was set for a monumental clash between scientific observation and entrenched religious dogma, a clash that would forever alter the course of intellectual history. Unveiling the sun's secrets. Undeterred by the brewing storm, Galileo continued his celestial explorations. He turned his newly crafted telescope towards the sun, a celestial body previously considered flawless and incorruptible. What he saw challenged this long-held belief. Dark, swirling blemishes marred the sun's surface, shifting and morphing in an ever-changing dance. These were sunspots, solar storms that revealed the sun as a dynamic and active star, not a static celestial beacon. This discovery, like his earlier observations, had profound implications. If the sun, the source of light and life on Earth, could be so dynamic and unpredictable, then perhaps the entire universe was in a constant state of flux. Additionally, the presence of sunspots provided further evidence against the geocentric model. In the geocentric model, the sun was a perfect sphere, incapable of harboring such blemishes. Galileo's observations, however, painted a different picture, one that aligned more closely with the heliocentric model. But Galileo wasn't content with mere observation. He also turned his inventive mind towards developing tools that could quantify his discoveries. He invented the thermoscope, an early precursor to the thermometer, a device that could measure changes in temperature. This invention would prove invaluable in future scientific endeavors, allowing for a more precise understanding of the physical world. A dance with deception. Galileo's journey to Rome in 1633 wasn't a triumphant march of scientific progress, but a perilous dance with deception. The Church, initially hesitant to directly confront a respected scientist with a large following, attempted a more subtle approach. Upon arrival, Galileo was assured of a fair hearing. He was even housed comfortably under the watchful eye of a friendly priest. However, the warmth of this initial reception soon turned ice-cold. Behind the scenes, the gears of the Inquisition were churning. Accusations of heresy, a grave offense punishable by death, were leveled against him. Faced with the threat of torture, a common practice employed by the Inquisition to extract confessions, Galileo made a tactical retreat. He knew all too well the brutal methods employed and the potential consequences for defying the Church's authority. Under immense pressure, possibly fearing for his life and the potential repercussions for his scientific work, Galileo chose to recant his heliocentric beliefs. In a somber ceremony held in 1633, he publicly declared his support for the geocentric model, denouncing his own discoveries as mere illusions. This act of public recantation has been a subject of endless debate amongst historians and science enthusiasts. Some see it as a cowardly betrayal of scientific truth, a desperate act of self-preservation. Others argue that it was a strategic move, a calculated sacrifice designed to protect his life and allow his scientific work to survive in the shadows. Regardless of the motivation behind his recantation, it marked a dark chapter in the pursuit of scientific knowledge. Galileo was sentenced to house arrest for the remainder of his life, a virtual prisoner within the confines of his own villa. But the fire of curiosity couldn't be extinguished so easily. Despite the limitations imposed upon him, Galileo continued his scientific work in secret, conducting experiments and laying the groundwork for classical mechanics, a branch of physics that would revolutionize our understanding of motion. He wrote discourses and mathematical demonstrations concerning two new sciences, a clandestine masterpiece that wouldn't be published until after his death in Holland. This work, a testament to his enduring passion for scientific inquiry, would lay the foundation for the work of future scientific giants like Isaac Newton. While the public Galileo recanted his beliefs, the private Galileo continued to champion the power of observation and reason, a silent rebel whose ideas would eventually triumph over the forces of dogma and fear. Facing the Inquisition. The growing tension between Galileo and the Church reached a boiling point in 1632. In a bid to defend his discoveries and engage in a scientific dialogue, Galileo published his most controversial work, Dialogue Concerning the Two Chief World Systems. Written in an accessible dialogue format, the book subtly favored the heliocentric model by presenting arguments for and against both the Ptolemaic, Earth-centered, and Copernican models. However, the subtlety was lost on many, particularly those in positions of power within the Church. Galileo's book was seen as a direct challenge to the Church's authority and a brazen attempt to undermine its teachings. He was summoned to Rome in 1633 to face the Inquisition, a powerful tribunal established by the Church to deal with matters of faith. The stage was now set for a dramatic showdown, a battle between a lone scientist armed with his observations and the formidable force of the Church, determined to uphold its long-held beliefs. A legacy forged in defiance. Galileo Galilei spent the final years of his life under house arrest, a shadow of the vibrant scientist who once challenged the cosmos. Yet, these years weren't devoid of intellectual pursuit. Confined within the walls of his villa, his spirit remained defiant. He continued his scientific explorations, albeit with a veil of secrecy. Gone were the days of grand pronouncements and public observations. Instead, Galileo focused on experiments that could be conducted within the confines of his home. He built upon his earlier work on motion, dropping objects from leaning towers, or perhaps just imagining the results based on past observations, to refine his understanding of acceleration. He studied the behavior of pendulums, their rhythmic swing revealing the fundamental principles of timekeeping. Through these seemingly mundane experiments, Galileo laid the groundwork for classical mechanics, a branch of physics that would become the cornerstone of our understanding of motion and the physical world. His most significant clandestine work, Discourses and Mathematical Demonstrations Concerning Two New Sciences, became a testament to his enduring passion for scientific inquiry. Written in Italian, a language less accessible to the watchful eyes of the Church, the book explored topics ranging from the strength of materials to the laws of motion. However, its publication wouldn't occur until after his death in 1642, smuggled to Holland and published there. This hidden manuscript served as a beacon for future generations of scientists, a testament to the enduring power of ideas that dared to challenge the established order. Galileo's story wasn't just about revolutionary discoveries. It was a saga of courage and resilience. He defied the dominant paradigm, facing the wrath of the Church to champion the pursuit of truth through observation and experimentation. Though forced to recant his beliefs publicly, his private defiance and continued scientific pursuits ensured that his ideas wouldn't be silenced. A light reignited the seeds of the scientific revolution. Galileo's legacy didn't remain hidden in the dusty confines of his villa nor buried with him in his unmarked grave. His clandestine work, smuggled out of Italy and published in Holland, found its way into the hands of eager minds across Europe. Johannes Kepler, a prominent astronomer, built upon Galileo's observations of planetary motion, refining our understanding of how planets orbit the Sun. Isaac Newton, another scientific giant, took Galileo's work on motion even further, formulating the laws of motion and universal gravitation that would become the bedrock of classical physics. Galileo's defiance ignited a firestorm of intellectual curiosity, a scientific revolution that would forever alter humanity's understanding of the universe. The Church, though initially hesitant to acknowledge Galileo's contributions, eventually did so, albeit centuries later. In 1992, Pope John Paul II officially declared that the Church had erred in condemning Galileo. This belated recognition highlighted the importance of open inquiry and the separation of science and faith. Galileo Galilei, the rebel stargazer with an insatiable curiosity, became a symbol for intellectual freedom and the relentless pursuit of truth. His story serves as a reminder that even in the face of adversity, groundbreaking ideas can flourish, eventually breaking the chains of dogma and illuminating the path towards a deeper understanding of the universe. His legacy continues to inspire scientists and thinkers today, reminding us that the journey of discovery is paved with challenges, but the rewards of knowledge are a beacon forevermore. A ripple across the cosmos. The ripples caused by Galileo's work extended far beyond the confines of scientific discourse. His defiance against entrenched authority resonated with philosophers, artists, and everyday people yearning for a new way of understanding the world. The scientific revolution he helped ignite wasn't just about celestial mechanics or the structure of the universe. It was a paradigm shift that challenged the way humanity viewed its place within the cosmos. No longer were we the center of a divinely ordained universe. We were inhabitants of a vast and complex cosmos, governed by natural laws waiting to be unraveled. This realization, while humbling, also instilled a sense of awe and wonder. It opened up new avenues of exploration, both scientific and philosophical. Artists began to depict the universe with a newfound sense of scale and dynamism. Writers like Johannes Kepler, inspired by Galileo's discoveries, explored the philosophical implications of a heliocentric universe in their works. The seeds of modern science fiction, with its exploration of otherworldly landscapes and celestial travel, were sown in this fertile ground of scientific discovery and philosophical contemplation. Chapter 11. Echoes of a Silenced Voice. Galileo's story wasn't just one of triumph. It was a cautionary tale about the dangers of suppressing intellectual freedom. His silencing by the Church served as a stark reminder of the challenges faced by those who dared to challenge established beliefs. However, his legacy demonstrated the enduring power of ideas. His discoveries, though initially condemned, couldn't be erased. They continued to inspire and inform, like embers waiting for the right spark to reignite the flame of scientific inquiry. The scientific revolution continued to gain momentum throughout the 17th and 18th centuries. Thinkers like René Descartes and Francis Bacon championed the use of reason and experimentation as the cornerstones of scientific knowledge. Galileo's work became a cornerstone of this new scientific method, demonstrating the power of observation, measurement, and experimentation in revealing the secrets of the universe. A star still shines bright. Today, Galileo Galilei's legacy continues to resonate. We explore the cosmos with ever more powerful telescopes, his pioneering observations paving the way for our understanding of planetary systems and the vastness of space. His defiance against dogma serves as an inspiration for scientists and freethinkers everywhere. The fight for knowledge and the pursuit of truth, though often fraught with challenges, are essential endeavors in our quest to understand the universe and our place within it. Galileo's story reminds us that even a single voice, armed with curiosity and a thirst for knowledge, can challenge the status quo and ignite a revolution in human understanding. He may have been silenced for a time, but the light of his discoveries continues to shine bright. In honor of Galileo Galilei, listen now to the song Sidereus Nuncius by Synthena.